Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to C.A.R Entertainment. I am Dylan Hamilton, and today guys we're going to be bringing you coverage of the long Super Value Championship Round 6 game between Fox Lodge against Ardmore Cricket Club. Fox Lodge will be bowling first in this game. It's going to be Adam Walker to open the bowling, guys. Sorry for this game being out late, as we see Adam Walker coming to bowl the first ball off the game. I am currently recording this commentary on the 2nd of July when this game took place about a week and a bit ago. C.A.R will open the bowling from the other end here for Fox Lodge, and that is because I was in Ibiza. If you watch the vlogs then you will know that, but now I'm getting around to bringing you these. So the games I missed was Bonsgen rearranged in the league and Bonsgen in the T20. Fox Lodge won both of those games, and so I'll bring you more up to speed whenever I bring you the highlights of the Burndennock game, which happened there recently. As Jimmy gets up and yes, he's giving him second over, and McDoyle goes, and Ardmore have a start that they will ruse straight away. 3 for 1 they're left after 1.3 overs. Of course, the big danger man, Ardmore beating Fox Lodge in the only other game they've played against each other this season, which was in the Sammy Jeffrey, I believe it was. Might have been, no, sorry, Senior Cup. It actually was. As Jimmy comes in here again, he gets dispatched for 4 through mid-wicket. It's a great shot there. But yeah, as we know, the overseas professional Pete Pienaar, very good player indeed. Very slow player though, and so maybe we could take advantage of that there. Doesn't like it in tight to his body, which is quite rare for an overseas professional. As that one comes down and it's going to go for 4 runs. So a great stroke off the bat there from Brawley. That one comes in from Jimmy. That one's going to be carved away by Pete through for 4 runs. Through that sort of cover point region. So nice bit of batting here from Ardmore at the moment, but it's quite evenly poised because if you look at the run rate and consider the fact there's a wicket falling as well. Adam comes in here now. That one gets just trickled off away down the leg side by fine leg and goes away to the boundary for 4. So yeah, Ardmore trickling along at a decent sort of beginning here, with Fox Lodge will be happy with their start as well as they make a bowling change. Aaron Haywood is going to come on to replace Adam here. From the field end, he comes in. That one's going to be too short and it's going to get dispatched all the way for 4 runs. So don't be bowling there, Aaron. It's poor delivery, but he has been he's been the star bowler so far for Fox Lodge this year. Him, Jace and Connie, the free spinners, have been magnificent for Fox Lodge. Jamie, that's gone a long way back. Too short, back of the length, and bang, there you have it, mate. 6 runs. What a shot. Going back about Ardmore's batting as well, still have Jared Wilson. He got runs last time out against Fox Lodge. And they also have Decker as well. The man, he's still searching for his 100th. But there's the pin, and there he goes! Oh, yes! Would you look at that? That's the second one down. Brawley goes for 21. Aaron Haywood gets his wicket. It's his first off the day. Hopefully he can go on and get a couple more. He'll be looking to maybe break that 30 wicket barrier on the year. If he does that, that'll be a big improvement last year. I think the most wickets last year by a bowler was like 22 or 23, which is just simply not good enough. You should be really taking 30 wickets, maybe 2 or 3 bowlers a year. As Connie comes on the bowl, and Decker just lost him over the top for 4. So yeah, like I'm just saying, if you really want to succeed in your season, you need 2 or 3 bowlers taking 30 plus wickets, and you need at least 2 or 3 batsmen averaging over 30. So that's what Fox Lodge look to do this year. That didn't happen last year. Jace comes in, that's too short. Decker's going to dispatch him all the way up. Yes, he has. I was going to say, is it straight up? And no, it does go all the way into the car park, quite safely indeed. So as we move on there to the 23rd over, continuing with Jace here. This time he's going to be bowling the Pete. That one gets carved straight, smacked through, actually, not even carved, but smacked through cover region, sort of extra cover region. No man there. It's too long of a chase for Eden out of the boundary, and it will end up going to the rope for 4 runs. Jimmy now, he's the only man with a wicket. Him and Aaron, they went with the boys with the wickets here at the moment. That one's just too straggled down leg side, and Dagger won't miss out on it. He moves it away for 4 just to help it on its way. As we move on to a new over, it's going to be Alistair Doherty, the bowler. He's going to be bowling the Decker at Ardmore, are 96 for 2 at this point. A decent partnership developing here between Pete and Decker. Alistair's best 2 for 12, decent enough average of 22.9. Economy of 5.6 is good too. As Alistair comes in, that one's Decker wants to run, but the pro dog he slipped, and it's a run out. Oh, what have you done? What have you done? You do not run on your overseas professional. Are you an idiot, mate? What have you done? Especially when he's the best player on your team as well. That is unbelievable. Suicidal running. And I believe it was Jace. I don't know who it was the other man, but Barry take the bails off, and that's a brilliant wicket they had there. That one's edged down, but it goes through this left corner, and it's going to run away for 4. Oh no! What a bit of fielding there it is from Jimmy McIntyre. Oh, that is magnificent fielding. That is truly brilliant from the youngster. Brilliant, brilliant fielding out there. It's one of the best pieces of ground fielding you'll see all year. Very, very good from him. And Alistair applauds it massively because he knows he's saved himself a couple of runs there. But that one, he comes in, bowls middle and leg. It's not going to be missed out on, and it goes for 4. Decker's going to have to go on and get a wee bit of a score now after running out the overseas professional for Ardmore. And that leaves him now after that boundary at 106 for free after 28.2 overs. So moving on, yep, very next ball this will be. 106 for free here now. It's too short. Barry, oh, it's went underneath you, mate. You should have been getting that. You should have been stopping that. I know it's down leg side, but it did go underneath you, so you really should be stopping that. I have to say, Alistair won't be happy, but at the end of the day, it's more Alistair's fault than Barry. It's a horrible, horrible delivery out there. He's too busy struggling down leg side. Alistair's been struggling in form recently. He hasn't been bowling well whatsoever. He's been really, really struggling. Just missing his line and length far too often. Again, he misses it once more. He's bowling too back the length for a man of his capabilities. He just needs to bowl that sort of, if you look at the pitch map on the ICC for the World Cup, you see where it goes for slot and good length. You only had literally on the border of that there, and you want to make sure it's hitting top of off. That's your line and left that he should be searching for with his type of bowling. And there he goes again, missing that once more, and he gets absolutely demolished. So this is what happens at this level whenever you do miss your line and length. For all the people who come up, they play seconds cricket, they think they can just continue bowling the way they are, but it doesn't work like that. This level is a lot higher up than what seconds 11 is, and you really do have to up your game. If you miss your line or your length, you're probably going to go to the boundary, and that's a prime example right there. But we're going to move on to over 33. It's going to be Jace coming in. Oh, he's had it straight to Aiden, the mid-wicket, and for the second time, Decker is out at that mid-wicket region, thinking he just likes him flipping and well, what's the word I'm looking for here? Work the ball to the leg side, flick the ball to the leg side through mid-wicket, but he's picked out the man, and he has to go for 41, falling short of a 50. Good bowling by Jace, good catch from Aiden. And that makes Ardmore now 132 for 4. Moving on to the over after. They're 133 for 4. Adam Walker going to be coming back on the bowl. He's going to be looking to get another wicket here for Fox Lodge. We see him running here. And it's going to be bashed away through the leg side. No chance Craig Alexander's catching that. 6 runs. Great shot from Peter Harrigan, the batsman. And Adam's going to have to adjust his line and length there as well. So Fox Lodge really struggling with their pace bowlers, really struggling with line and length at the moment. So they are just not figuring it out. They need to think and just use their brains a wee bit more, I think. Aaron there puts it right in his area to force a big shot, and he does so, and Jimmy takes a good catch out there in the deep. Just in that sort of area where it's like, right, I can go for this, but it's going to have to be a good shot. I'm going to have to get all of it if it's going to go. And yeah, it's a very good bit of bowling. Good catch from Jimmy as well. And Wilson has to go for 7, which is good because he got runs last time out against Fox Lodge. And that will bring Kieran Curley to the crease for Ardmore as they are 153 for 5. Fox Lodge probably going to target at about under 200 here from Ardmore. If they can do that, they could fancy themselves at chasing it. As Jace runs in here now, that one's going to be carved straight through. It's going to be a safe catch for Connie, a cover point. Started at the point, ran across the cover point and took a good catch. So Ardmore, another one down. Good bowling here from Jace. That's the second off the day. So far we have a run out. 2 from Jace, 1 from Aaron, 1 from Jamie. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 5. I don't know where the 6 wickets came from. Did Aaron get 2? I'm unsure. But anyway, Kieran Curley goes for 2. Bowler, Jace, catch, Connie. So yeah, Fox Lodge in control of the game at the moment. They're definitely probably the favourites at this stage, taking wickets at these intervals. But they do have Peter Harrigan at the all-round to deal with. He's been going along nicely and scoring runs at quite a frequent rate. So he's the main man they need to try and get out here. Now that one straight down. It's going to be a safe catch. Yeah. Oh no, it isn't. It's gone. It's 6. I thought it was straight down the man's throat, but it's absolutely gone the distance. And that's 6 runs. I thought it was an easy catch down there, but no, he got enough on it, the batsman, and he did get 6 for it. Very next ball, Connie's going to bowl it in. He's going to, dot ball, good bit of bowling here. We move on, Jace bowling, that's going to hit straight to TJ. It's a horrible shot. Didn't get enough elevation on it at all, and the batsman has to go. I think it's 8 runs for number 8. Yes, it is. G Neely has to go. Bowler Jace getting his third wicket off today. Good catch by TJ. They're at cover. Ardmore now 177 for 7 and Fox Lodge. Yeah, they'll be looking about under 200 now. They'll be disappointed if Ardmore get more than 200, and they'll fancy themselves, I think, Fox Lodge to get about that 200 mark, although they have struggled recently to get above that 200 mark. Connie comes in. There's one that's just going to place in the gap. Can Adam get round the field? He makes a good attempt, but it will go to the boundary rope, and Connie's still searching for his first wicket off the day as well. He deserves one, really. He's bowled quite well, although what I've shown you is a couple of injuries off his bowling, but he has bowled quite economically. He has bowled quite well. He's bowled very well for Fox Lodge actually in his season so far for them. But that one comes down. Is this the one that's going to be doing a man's throw? It is. Garvey takes a good catch. Very good catch down there, long on, and Connie does get his first wicket off the day. 194 for 8 now. Ardmore. It'll be a task for Fox Lodge. 2 wickets, 4 overs. It could be tricky enough for them to get them under 200, but Fox Lodge, you never know. They could pull off something here, definitely as well, especially with batsmen and with 2 batsmen to come that aren't really known for batting, but they do have Peter Harrigan on there, and he's the man they need to remove here very frequently. 196 for 8. Connie bowling, that one's carved out to Jamie. They're going to come back for 2 here. Jamie gets a good pick up here, and he throws it in directly. Oh, it's a direct hit! Are you kidding me? From that far out? What? Are you joking me? That's about 60 metres. He said, what? Oh my goodness, what an arm, what a throw. Oh, you'll never see a better. Jamie McIntyre earlier on had a brilliant bit of fielding, and that there is just top. That's the best bit of fielding you'll see all year in terms of ground fielding. That is ridiculously good from Jamie. That's about 60 metres out, picks it up, and he has one stump to aim at, and he hits it to get the run out. That's ridiculously good. And it is Peter Harrigan who goes as well as Connie comes in. The man wants another run, but this is going to be another run out. It's going to be very safe, and he comes in. Oh, Connie, just a point. There was a poor throw into him, but he does get the bails off, and now Brawley goes for a duck. And that's Ardmore all out for 187. Fox Lodge could fancy themselves at chasing this total down. So join us, guys, for the second half of this innings, where we'll see if Fox Lodge are able to chase it down. They'll need a couple of scores from people like Connie, Jace, maybe Barry in there, BA2. But actually, I don't know if BA is playing. Actually, that's a good point for myself. But there is the bowling innings for Fox Lodge. Adam Walker, 8 overs, 1 maiden, 26 runs at economy at 3.25. Jimmy, 4.6 economy, 1 for 46 off his 10. Your pick of your bowler was Aaron Haywood, or sorry, it was GS 3 for 37 and economy 3.7. Then you have Aaron, which was 2 for 21 at 2.63. And finally, you go for Connie. His figures are better than Jimmy's at 1 for 31 at an economy of 3.52. So as we go into the chase here now, JC is going to be opening the batting with Barry. Jace is an opener. He's been batting down the order a wee bit so far this season, but he is going to open today like he did against Ballymena. Decent record he has here, 200 on the season already. He'll be looking for a third as soon as he can. Barry's going to be on the batting with him. Barry's been starting to pick up a wee bit of form here now as well, as the first ball comes in, and it will be a defensive shot from Jace. And then the next ball off the over is going to be trickled down the leg side. Jace is going to whip it away and it's going to get 4. So a good start here from Fox Lodge. Good base set. As Conor Brawley's going to bowl and Barry back foot smack, have it, 4 runs, absolutely beautiful from Barry. Like I said, he's starting to be a wee bit more aggressive, starting to find his touch a wee bit more here, trying to express himself. And I like watching. And Barry's a beautiful man to watch bat whenever he's on this type, whenever he's in that mood and mindset. That's a great shot from Jace to recover. It's going to go up the hill. Is it going to go? Oh, it's slowing down up there, but I think it did go in the end. Yes, it did. That hill's a curse sometimes. As we get, but Jace does get it to go for 4. Brawley comes in. Barry straight back down the ground. It's going to be 4 more. Very good start there from Fox Lodge. 21 foot loss after 5.1 overs. Barry going along nicely, trying to target C. Brawley. He's going to come in once more to Barry. Barry flicked them off. Big full toss. It's going to be 4 more. 5.3 overs gone now. 25 foot loss. Fox Lodge motoring along nicely here. Definitely putting themselves in the front foot. Gary comes in now. Jace, he whips him off his legs. And that's going to get a hand to it, the number 7 fielder. But it will go to the rope for 4. And it's more good batting here from Fox Lodge. Good cricket shots here from these two opening the partnership. And they're actually starting to put on a couple of nice stands here. Against Ballymena, there was a nice stand they put on. That one's a big full toss. Jace says, thank you very much. That's going to go Did he get all that? He only got 4 for it, but boundary to boundary, he dispatched that away, and that's the main thing. Wasn't out on it. Fox Lodge 43 fight loss. 47 fight loss. He's going to come on the Barry. Big shot. What a shot. 6 runs. Clear of the burn. Thanks for coming. 6 runs to Barry Scott. That is magnificent batting. Fox Lodge now 53 fight loss. And that's a 50 partnership for these two. I think it's the second 50 partnership they've made in 2 games, or the 2 games they've opened together. And because I can't remember, I think they, third actually, because I think they opened together against Gallycloney as well and put a 50 partnership on there as well. Big flash from Jace. Finds the edge, but goes through that gap. Picking his gaps well there is Jace. 58 fight loss now. Fox Lodge motoring along very nicely indeed. Ardmore need a wicket badly here. Otherwise, Fox Lodge are going to cruise to this total of 197, which would be nice, of course. But cricket's never that easy. We see Brawley comes in. Barry plays a horrible shot. He was going along so nicely. Just didn't pick a turn. Just tried to guide it away. Didn't get enough on it. And it just went straight to Decker at first slap. And he has to depart for 25. Well, very well made 25 by Barry. He'll be disappointed he can't go on here because he's in badly need of a 50 here. He's only got the 100 days name of Fox Lodge. He hasn't got that 50 yet. So he'll be badly in need of going on to get that 50 and maybe going on then as well. The number 3 batsman's Gavin Haywood. I haven't got stats for him. He has played a lot for Fox Lodge over the years. So his stats would be pretty impressive. I put them up if I knew what they were. He's played quite a lot for the first team over the years. Mainly just plays the second 11 now though. But he's going to come in here to bat. GSE picks that one up nicely, and it's going to be 6 more. I don't think it was nice as Barry's one, but definitely a beautiful shot indeed as well. Very good from Jace. 6 more to him, and that moves Fox Lodge on the NISB total of 66 for 1 after 14.4 overs. The Matuda's heartened about that first wicket. Brawley comes in, he's going to bowl the Garvey, and he's out, bowled him, and he has to go for 4. So missing Brian in that number 3 spot big time. But Garvin did come on. He had to do a job. He normally wouldn't play with the first, but he was drawn in to do that job to fulfill Brian's role. He was never really going to do it because Brian's very much irreplaceable unless it's your pro. But speaking of the pro, here comes Connie in. He's averaging very poorly at a 15.9 so far this season, but he's going to try and get that up against the Bonsling game. I'll fill you in what happened in that game, like I said, in Burndana, but he definitely had a very good game.
Pretty full anyway, just read the 2 sides.
I'll fill you in the Burndana game with that one. So when we see it come in there now, it's going to be
hold on, lads.
Nice single. I think that's going to be Jace's 50.
Oh, bada Jay! Bada Jesse boy! Keep going, Jay! I say you get back home, but for him to get another, could you know?
So yeah, guys, sorry if I was chatting over the top of it. I didn't see it on my timeline there. Ball comes in, smash for 4 by Connie. Great cricket shot that. Back, I just want to say sorry for if I was commentating over the top of the raw footage and when Jace got his 50, but yeah, a very well made 50 by Jace, and he's moving along. He's definitely player of the season for Fox Lodge so far. He's been an unbelievable nick. His best figures are 6 for 9, 200s, couple of 50s in there too. One's catch straight through. Oh no, it's a catch! Oh, what a take, a point! And Jace has to go. He was the man that was going to get the runs for Fox Lodge today and steered him to this victory, but whoa. After 31.1 overs, that is a blow. And at 114 for 3, you say this game's now evenly poised. At 55, Jace has to go. Connie's in. It's going to be Aiden, the next man in. And missing BA, Aiden, really the last of your main batters. And that's really it. Aiden and Connie, your last 2 main batters in here now for Fox Lodge. Fox Lodge do not bat strongly very far down in terms of people are just batters. But we'll have to see here. Aiden has been relatively poor so far this season, but as you can see from his average of 11.5, but he has got that first 50 and he's very young, so it's all about developing him, and he will be sure to go on and definitely play for Fox Lodge in the future at a high level, especially with the man being in a Warriors youth development set and going to Australia over the Irish winter to get some experience down there as well, which would be more than beneficial for him. To play against better bowling and all, because Australian second grade cricket's better than Northern Irish first grade cricket. It's just a fact. A big appeal there. There's no way. Oh my God, he's given him. He's given him. That's been given out. I cannot believe that's been given out. That ball was heading down to me at leg slip. That's unbelievable how the umpires managed to give that out, frankly. Connie has to go for 21, and that's now put Fox Lodge in a massive predicament because they've lost all the main guns in Jace, Barry, Connie. They've lost the main men, the main batsmen that they would have looked at to chase this down, and it's very evenly poised here now. Very, very evenly poised. TJ is going to be the new man in here, number 6. And it could be nervy enough here now. It'll be very interesting to see what happens. But yeah, I can't believe he was giving out. That ball was far too high. It was going down the leg slip. I don't know how he managed to give that out, but hey, umpire's decision. I don't always agree with him. I think the umpiring standard in the Northwest is very, very poor, but what can you do about it? Listen, there, the men out there, umpiring is one of the hardest jobs in the book. But at this standard, you really should be doing a better job, I think, and you can't be making decisions like that could cost the team a game. But yeah, I can't really do too much about it now. The game, the decisions happened. Obviously, TJ cracked a beautiful 4 there now. He comes in, he's going to work that one straight for it. It's a massive hag, a bit of a trail, but tell you what, it was effective because he's going to get 4 for it. TJ's moving along nicely here as well now. 2 4s to his name. Hopefully he can go on and get runs, steer Fox Lodge 2. Hopefully him and Aiden can steer Fox Lodge 2 this total, because it will be a big one to beat Ardmore. It's between Burndena, Ardmore and Fox Lodge to go up into the Premiership this year. A nice freeway battle at the top. Decker's going to come into Aiden. That's a horrible shot from Aiden. Didn't pick it at all. Free a shot before the ball even bounced. And his woes continue yet again. He's been in very poor form recently since he got that 50. He has to go for a 0. He's just not picking the ball. He's not watching the ball by the looks of it. His head's not still either. He's just forgetting his basic technique. But when he gets his basic technique back, I'm sure Aiden will be back to his best. So, new batsman is going to be the skipper, Aaron Haywood. He's got an average of 12.2, strike rate of 65.1, 268 runs, a best of 46. So we'll see what Aaron can do for Fox Lodge. Can the skipper put in the captain's knock and steer them here to this win? It's going to be Connor Brawley running on 2 TJ. TJ carries him through. It's a good shot. It's going to be 4 runs through cover. It's a great shot indeed. Up to the clubhouse. Gets 4 for it. TJ looking to run back for more, but he's like, no, mate, it's 4. So yeah, 131 for 5 here for 36.4 over Fox Lodge. Are easing their way there, but they will need to hurry up a wee bit. 137 for 5 now. This next ball comes in, and that's another wicket. That's TJ gone. And right now, I put Ardmore in control of this game. With Fox Lodge needing about 60 more runs. Yeah, 60 more runs, but with 60 more runs needed and only 5 wickets in the back, or sorry, 4 wickets in the back, and none of the men coming in now as designated batsmen in the team. This could be a very interesting close. I'd put Ardmore just ahead in the one predictor, maybe 52-48. But yes, this could get very interesting. It could get very close towards the end as well. If Fox Lodge decide to really turn it up in the bat. Would you have Craig Alexander? He is a designated batsman for the team, but with being a very poor form batting down the order, his average of 15.9. But yeah, Craig could definitely get Fox Lodge over the line here. He's probably their last saving grace in this. But it's definitely going to have to be a big performance for Fox Lodge to win this now. Especially a good bowling performance from Ardmore here so far. We move on to the 40th over, all the way taking singles and odd not. And there's a wicket. It is Craig out at 170 for 7 now. Craig goes for 16. It was very well made 16. Aaron as well is up there too. He's been going along nicely enough, edging their way there. Jamie Mackin, his best 36 not out. Of course, Kelly Clooney, game guy that didn't bring you that there in the T20. That's where Jamie got his 36 not out. Fox Lodge won in that game against Kelly Clooney. So the last ball off this over, Jared Wilson comes in. Jamie's going to move that one wide in there. It's a misfield, so they're going to try and push back for 2. It's going to be a good bit of field out here. Jamie's going to have to run quick. Nah, he's gone by a mile. He's gone. He's easily gone. And Jamie has to go for 2, and it's another wicket down. 174 for 8. Jamie needed to be there at the end as well. Man can hit a ball. Adam's going to be very important to be there at the end as well, because Adam knows how to hit big too. He could definitely get these runs as Fox Lodge. What currently, let me see, 6 plus 18. They're currently 24 behind. And this over, pulled on the ball, penultimate over off the game. The first ball off it, Aaron has to go for his 15. And with Fox Lodge 9 down now, it's not looking great, is it? Alistair Doherty's going to come into the crease to partner Adam, and they're going to try and get them over the line. It's looking very unlikely that they're going to be able to do so, but you never know. So here we go, first ball of the final over. Alistair creams it straight down. It looks like it's 6. Oh, what a catch! Are you joking? It's a field to try and kick the ball, but what a catch that is to win the game. Ardmore won it. Alistair can't be too disheartened at that there. That's just a great catch. He had it sweet enough as well. But there's the Fox Lodge batting then as they do fall short of the total. They'll be kicking themselves. They couldn't chase it down. Of course, an umpiring decision that was quite controversial. They removed Connie. Barry as well felt like he could have went better. Chase as well. Wicket felt like he probably could have went better too. But yeah, Jason Pickett, your batsman of 55 runs. Then you got Barry at 25 and finally Connie for 21. Foxall Jolly for 178, falling 17 runs short as you see here. Or sorry, 19 runs short. So yeah, Ardmore's batsman is Peter Harrigan. C.A.R. Pickett the bowlers. And yeah, guys, I've been done from C.A.R. and I'll see you guys next time.
Here we go again. Trying hard, but you wanna be my friend. Ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. Here we go again. Call my bluff, I'ma be here till the end. I'm the one you ride.